women have to be more resilient than men. Women have to be resilient in all aspects of their lives, especially in social and economic situations. Because of this, women are victims of several types of discrimination. 83 cents is the amount of money that women earn per dollar that a white man makes, according to the American Association of University Women. Unequal pay. Women earn less than men working the same jobs. There are a few components that contribute to the pay gap, such as systemic discrimination. However, Eric Buchesny, a writer for the Edmonton Journal, says that there are unexplained components to this as well. And he states that if there were no unexplained component, women would be earning 97% of what men earn. As you can see from this image, white men earn about $57,000 a year, and Hispanic women are the victims of the pay gap more so than white women, only making 54% of what white men earn. And this is a graph by Shannon Gow. However, Buchesny also states that critics claim that men accumulate more work experience, which makes them more valuable. And this is true in some cases because men have had the opportunity to work for longer than women have, because it was seen as just not normal for women to be in the workforce for a long time. Another factor that adds to the discrimination that women face is the lack of paid maternity leave. The Daily Telegraph, a news website known for its current information, writes, "Forced maternity leave has the ability to influence employers' decisions when choosing between male and female candidates. Employers will choose men for jobs over women because they typically can't get pregnant and ask for paid leave." This is an image of a woman protesting at a state capitol, asking child or job and why they shouldn't have to choose between them. Another factor is the pink tax. According to Jacqueline Metzinger, a graduate of the Benjamin N. Cardozo School of Law, the pink tax is a gender-based pricing phenomenon that allegedly results in higher prices marketed towards women in comparison to men's products. Women are typically paid less, as we just discussed, but they have to pay more for most of their products, such as menstrual products, razors, shampoo, conditioner, stuff like that. And this image, also by Vox.com, a website devoted to ending the extra tax put on women's products, shows that women pay 108% more for razors, 10% more for their shampoo and shower products, and 9% more for their menstrual products. My stimulus connections, Eric Bender, a writer for Noble magazine, talks about the resilience of species in urban areas in the article Urban Evolution. This connects to the resilience that women face because of the social and economic inequity that Bender talks about for species, and both women and species are forced to overcome these issues. And then The Dark Side of Resilience is an article written by Thomas Chimura-Premusic and Derek Luss. It discusses how resilience can be harmful if too much resilience is shown. It can lead to complacency. This is true in the case of women because we have become so used to the discrimination and stuff that women face that they become complacent in the discrimination as well, and they've stopped fighting for the most part. My solutions: better political representation. According to CNBC, a news outlet, the U.S. government ranks 75th in women's representation in the government. Providing paid maternity leave or paid leave in childcare would also be a solution, because it would allow more women to actually be able to have jobs, because a lot of women think that they can't get a job because their children are not having any care during the day. And then also reviewing salaries. This can help with the pay gap and hopefully close it. There are some limitations to these solutions, because change can only happen if women and men both internally reflect, and they have to be able to work together to change laws and the status quo, I guess, and have the willingness for both of them to change, since women, again, are used to overcoming this discrimination. They have to be willing to accept that they need to change it. In conclusion, women are able to withstand adversities because they are resilient, but their resilience sometimes makes them complacent in their discrimination that they face. And this concludes my presentation.
All right. Did your research go in a different direction than you originally expected?
No, my research was pretty straightforward. I was expecting to see the answers that I got, especially when it came to the pay gap and maternity leave. I was expecting to see such large numbers in between men and women, because it's pretty normalized, I guess. I know it shouldn't be, but we know about it more than most people.
How did you use the conclusions or questions of others to advance your research?
Especially for, I would say Ashley's, the way that she, sorry, can you repeat?
Yeah, sure. How did you use the conclusions or the questions of others to advance your research?
So I used, for Ashley's presentation, the way that she concluded it, as in they have to, for the economic issues that they face whenever the fires come around, that they have to rebuild or relocate. It influenced my presentation because of just the economic inequalities that women face, and they have the choice to either just continue to be complacent with it, or to completely uproot all of the laws and stuff that are put into place and change them.
All right. Thank you very much.